Hello, welcome to Retouch Your Reality with Reese. I'm your host, and today I want to talk about wealth and opportunities coming out of the blue, right? Or out of you. So, what's the story? So, this is actually about somebody very close to me, my little sister, actually. She's a very powerful creator in her own right. Discussed this with her many times, and she's one of the people who are um, supporting me in what I'm doing, which is wonderful. And I'm truly grateful to have her, truly. So, that being said, what happened? Or what's the experience of the happening? You see, everything is happening right now. Okay, you are I am awareness, and as the I am awareness, you as a physical body, on behalf of your I am awareness, is navigating and experiencing, not really navigating, but more so experiencing your life, or your I am's life through you. So, what happened? My sister is an architect, and she's been working for this company for quite some time, maybe like a year, 2 years. I can't quite recall. Maybe it's still 3 or something like that. She'll probably see this video and tell me off. But yes. So I'm not entirely certain if she was looking for another job. I know that she's open to those opportunities coming and moving up in her field, right? So on Monday, her boss was looking at candidate architects, like candidates to hire. And one of the top candidates was from a specific company, I won't name the company, uh, where the guy was working there for about 10 years or something like that, some linear story, right? Whatever it is, doesn't really matter. So here's the company, and her boss was looking at it, right? Her boss was looking at the candidates of the company, and the guy that was working there for about 10 years, so company, right? That's on Monday. I think on Tuesday they were discussing it, and oh yes, that's right. On Tuesday they were discussing it, and in her awareness from a separate place, a separate source, uh, she saw an article about that company. Isn't that cool? Now look at that feeling. If you felt it, right? Because I just felt it. I felt the synchronicity of those two things, those stars, or even that, those stars aligning, right? I felt the synchronicity of those two things, of those two stars aligning, you know? I felt that. And you can already see, I don't even have to carry on with the video. I don't even have to carry on with the video for you to know where it goes. But you see, from here, you know I'm already at the end of the story. You know I'm already at the end of the video. You know where this is going. But over here, you don't. If I just say, oh no, today this company, like they were looking at this company, and my sister was looking for a job. My sister was looking for a job, and they were interviewing people from companies. You wouldn't have said anything. And if I said, oh okay, oh she saw an article about the company, I'll say, oh yeah, obviously because your mind is on it. But now at the end, you see it. You see the trend, you see the line, you see the path, you see the bridge. I don't even have to say anything, but it gets more amazing anyway. Isn't that cool? It gets more amazing anyhow, right? And on Thursday, I think it was on Thursday, my sister had to go to another province, state, depending on which part of the world you're from. Uh, so she flies in the morning to that state, to that state, and then she comes back in the evening. And on the evening flight, she sat next to this old dude, this old guy, and I guess they got talking for like, because the flight's like an hour, and my sister's very like approachable. She's very cool, I think. And she's very like she's very well spoken. My sister's very well spoken. And so just talking on the plane, and then at some point she must have said, or he must have asked her what she does, and she said, "No, I'm a candidate architect at so and so forth." And this guy knew where she worked. Like he knew the company that she worked in. She knew the people that owned. He knew the people that owned it. In fact, right? And they got talking, and they were like whatever. And he introduced himself to her, and I don't think she may have known who he was initially. And then he introduced himself. That guy she sat next to was the owner of said company, as in like the owner, as in his name is part of the name of the company. That guy, this, I don't know if he's the CEO or presumably, but she sat next to that guy, and he was so taken back by my sister that he said, "I'm going to call you for a job interview and all of this stuff." And furthermore, she said, "Okay, oh, by the way, one of my friends works for your company, but I think he's like a junior level. So this guy is like right at the top." And he said, "Okay, I'm gonna go talk to that guy. I'll get your number from him, and I'll call you back. I'll call you back." And then you hear about these opportunities, and they don't usually call you back. Sometimes in our reality, or in our understanding of it, we wonder why. But there's no real reason. It's just who you persisting in being, right? And on Friday, she messaged us and said, "This." He called me back. We're going to set something up for Monday. I think it was. That's what she said. We're going to set something up for Monday because she has the week off. Sorry, today, Thursday. So yesterday, we got something set up for Monday, and we're going to see where that goes. See what happens. And this guy made an hour and a half investment with my little sister, because with no work being shown, just purely from who she is. That's what I want to. That's actually what I want to show today, where it's like you are this person, right? You are that person projecting yourself as this physically focused you. Who you say you are, you really are. You are not the body of work that you did. You're not how good you can draw stuff, like as an architect, or how well you can do something. It doesn't matter. That stuff doesn't matter. That stuff is just stuff. You are who you are. I am who I am. I am that I am. That I am is more abundant than anything that ever could be. And that's what manifests. It doesn't really come out the blue. It comes out of you, that higher self. That higher self, right? Projecting the frame of reality with a perceived past and a perceived future, keeping the game going. He comes from that. So no matter how much work she did or didn't do, no matter what happened at her job or that she didn't do or did do, no matter how much she's getting paid, no matter what her self-worth is, no matter how hard she works or how not hard she works, none of that stuff matters. The only thing that matters is who she is inside. And that is why on Monday, talking about this guy's company, on Tuesday getting an article about this guy's company, and on Wednesday sitting next to the guy who owns it, talking about it and saying I got a job offer on Thursday. That's just mind-blowing in and of itself, or Wednesday, sorry. Mind-blowing in and of itself, and it's amazing, and it's wealth at its finest, you know. And the opportunities are not going to just stop there. They're just not. They're not going to stop there. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to strive. You don't have to do anything. Just keep going. Have the vision. Have the vision, and know. And I was thinking about this last night, where why do we come up with these stories? Like, what is the objective reality out in as 3D reality? Like, what is the objective reality? Sure, there are some appearances in reality that you see in that split moment. There are appearances in reality that you see in the split moment, and those things are perpetually in flux, perpetually in change, perpetually crashing and creating and collapsing itself in and of itself into itself and back out. What is a fact? Like, what is a fact? Like, this is a pen. This is a pen. At some point it wasn't, and at some point it won't be. So it's like, do you see a fact as something that you can physically see and only refer it to as now? Or do you see a fact as something that is always going to be that? You see, when I say this is a pen, that is true. When I say this is not a pen, that is also true. And it's a matrix thing that said there is no spoon and there is no pen, because this thing that I'm holding is consciousness. It's consciousness experiencing itself as consciousness, as another form of itself. You see, consciousness has the form of every single thing that ever will be, ever was, and ever is. That's what consciousness is. So when you look out at 3D reality, what and you say, and you have the feeling that I'm trying to change 3D reality, and then if you just dial it back for a moment, it's like, what am I trying to change? I don't need to change anything about 3D reality. I can't change the facts of 3D reality. I can't change something that hasn't happened. You can't change things in 3D reality, but you have to understand something. You don't have to, because what you're normally trying to do is trying to stop something from happening. But stopping something from happening implies that is what's happening. I hope that makes sense. Like, I'll put it to you like this. Let's say there's a circumstance here, right? Let's say there's a circumstance here. Your SPE is with somebody else, right? And your mental focus is here now, that they are just together. And what you're trying to do is stop that. But when you're saying you stop that, you're saying this is a fact of your reality right now. It is a fact. You're still here. Like, physically focused, you're here. And metaphysically focused, all of this is happening here, like now. All of it's happening now. So what you're saying here is that is a fact of your reality, because you're trying to stop it. If you weren't trying to stop it, then it's not a fact of reality. And I'm not saying that you're not going to have those thoughts or anything of the sort. Sure, you're human. I mean, you're going to have those thoughts. I mean, I'd be fascinated to find people who don't have those thoughts. But that's the thing. When you look out at 3D reality, what are you doing? Like, what are you looking at? How are you looking at it? What is it? How are you choosing to look at 3D reality? Is it 3D reality of fundamental facts and evidence of a set objective path forward? Or are you realizing something in this now moment, in this now frame, in this exact now frame? In this exact now frame, this one that we are all in right now, observing each other, in this frame of right now, there's no facts here. It is the infinite. It is the infinite. It's every frame is possible from here. Every frame is possible from here. It has to be able to get to every frame, and every frame has to be able to get to every frame, and every frame has to get to every frame. Right? Every frame has to be able to get to every single frame. It has to connect. They all connect. They have to be able to go to the, because time is not linear. The understanding of time is not linear. It comes from you. It comes from the center. And you, no matter what, are actually that center. You are the center of it. There's no facts out there. There's nothing. There's no facts. There's nothing. In every single moment, you are connected to every other moment. I don't care what it is. If you're sitting right now here, wherever you are sitting, if you want to travel the world from right now and you have no money at all in your bank, you look at your bank and say, It is a fact that you are doing that. It is a fact that you are traveling the world right now. I am in Barbados, right? It is a fact of metaphysical reality that I am in Barbados, and it is what I consciously choose to be experiencing. Because when you look at the world and you say, okay, I am reality. I am reality and I am all of reality. So when I say an affirmation, I am saying something that is actually true, that I'm calling forth as my physical experience of reality. Knowing that no matter what's going on, it's not a fact. It is connected to everything. It's ever changing because I am changing, because I am reality. So you say, I am wealth. I am wealth. That I have opportunities. I have opportunities literally sitting next to me. So my little sister sat in a plane is what was resonating with her, and what's resonating with that guy? Saying, I want to hire someone amazing, and my sister was like, I am amazing. That's the thing, right? That is the thing. That is it. And then when you really understand that what you're looking at, and trust me, I know you're gonna feel up and down about it, but just remember that there are no facts. Return to that knowing that there are actually no facts of reality. There's nothing, and because everything is something else, but it is that same thing. It's always that. It's always you. It's always what. It's always who you are. There are no facts of reality. Just go, go there. Go to the. There's no facts of reality, and everything is possible. From right now, right here, everything is possible. But don't focus on your path, on how to get to what's possible. Just focus on your end, knowing that from right here and right now, it is possible. It is possible. It is your destiny. It is your destiny to live your dreams. 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 I am in my dream life. I am in my dream life. In my dream life right now. And my dream life is in me. I am in my dream life and my dream life is in me. Because I exist everywhere. So no matter what life I am dreaming about living, I am in it and it is in me. Forever and always. There are no facts of reality. There's none. There's zero. And then when you realize that you're trying to change something, there's a pull back first. Say, okay, wait. Why am I trying to change it? Because I think it's a fact, but it's not a fact. Okay. What do I believe? All things are possible. Who am I? I assume I am all power. I am all God. I am all reality. I am reality itself. I'm willing to believe that because I can imagine myself as everything, I am everything. Because I can't imagine myself not existing, I must have always existed. This dream life exists concurrently with me right now, with this physically focused me. But as this metaphysically being that I am, this multidimensional being that I am, it exists within me right now. I am who I say I am. I'm in that life. I'm living that life. I've lived that life because every frame that could possibly make up my life that I want to live, every frame that could possibly make up the life that I want to live, I'm already in and have lived infinitely. Every single frame I exist in and exists within me. It's not my job to go find all of them and to thread them. It's only my job to pick one. Typically your end one, because then you know it's leading to that. And say, yeah, that's me. That's who I choose to be. There are no facts of reality, only what I choose, and I choose my fact of who I choose. Who I choose to be. I am that which I say I am. And no matter what I'm saying, no matter what my mind is thinking, no matter what beliefs pop up, no matter what assumptions pop up, no matter what feelings pop up, no matter what thoughts, no matter what circumstances, no matter what conditions, no matter what people and events are doing, no matter what, I know everything is reflecting who I am. And those false beliefs are falling away. And I choose to be love. I choose to be love. Right here and right now. Declare it with me. I am love. I am love. I am in love. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. and I'm free to imagine myself any which way I desire, because time is not linear, it's all unfolding from me, and I am who I say I am. And I am fulfilled in every single way possible. That being said, I am Reese, your host, Regash Reality. Much love. Thank you for the comments, thank you for the video, thank you to my little sister for the story. Thank you for subscribing. I have a Facebook page if you want to join and ask questions there, etc. There's a TikTok page with the same stuff. I do occasionally upload shorts and things like that as well. Much love. Rewrite your reality. Especially rewrite it with love and light, because you're love and light, so you couldn't write it any other way anyway. So have a nice day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.